Hello, to solve this exponential problem, n power 3 equals 3n. I can solve it in two ways. I can decide to divide this by n and also divide this by n. This n eliminate this n. And for this, I'm going to have this 3 power of 1. So I will subtract the exponent because you have x power y divided by x power z. It means x power y minus z. So I'm going to have n power 3 minus 1. And this equals 3. So from here, I have n power 2, and this equals 3. So what I can do is I can express this 3 here as square root of 3 raised to the power of 2. Remember, if you have square root of x, this raised to the power of 2, this is just like writing x because this cancels this. So I can express this 3 here as this is n power 2 equals square root of 3. And this is raised to the power of 2. Because square root of 3 raised to the power of 2 will give me 3. Then I move this over here. So I can simply have n squared minus square root of 3 raised to the power of 2, and this equals 0. So from here, I can apply difference of two squares. You have a squared minus b squared. This is a minus b times a plus b. So I'm going to have n minus root 3 times n plus root 3, and this equals 0. I can equate each of these to 0. I have n minus root 3 equals 0. I also have n plus root 3 equals 0. So to solve these individual equations, from here I have n equals root 3. That is my n1. And for this, I have n equals negative root 3. That is my n2. Now, this is one way of solving this bit. I can also solve this equation. Remember, we have a power 3 or n power 3 equals 3n. I can simply move this over here. So I have n power 3 minus 3n equals 0. Have you seen that? So I can decide to factor out n. I have n times this divides n. I have n squared minus this divides n. I have 3, right? And this equals 0. So from here, I can equate n to 0 and also have n squared minus 3 equals 0. Now we have one extra solution here, which is n equals 0. So to solve this, we then apply this method of taking the square root of 3 and raise it to the power of 2. That will give us the same thing as 3. So this is n squared minus root 3 raised to the power of 2, which is the same thing as 3, equals 0. Then I apply the difference of two squares, which is a squared minus b squared, equals a plus b times a minus b. This is n minus root 3 times n plus root 3 equals 0. So from here, I equate each of these to 0. N minus root 3 equals 0. And n plus root 3 equals 0. So from here, I can have n equals root 3. That is my n1. And for this one here, I have n equals negative root 3. That's my n2. So, but in total, we are having 3 different solutions here, which is 0 with extra. Now you can check for each of these. You can check for the 3 solutions. N equals 0, n equals root 3, and n equals negative root 3. You can check for each of these. When n is 0, this will be 0 power 3 equals 3 times 0. And remember, 0 power 3 is 0, and 3 times 0 is 0. Right? For these, what you are going to get will be, you have now n is root 3, and this is n power 3 equals 3n, right? So this is root 3 to the power of 3, and this equals 3 times what? Root 3. So what would this give you? Root 3 to the power of 3 will be root 3 times root 3 times root 3. And 3 times root 3 will give you 3 root 3. So root 3 times root 3 will give you root 9, and root 9 is 3. So this is like having 3 root 3, because this will give you root 9 times root 3. Root 9 is 3 times root 3, that is 3 root 3. And this is 3 root 3 as well. So this has satisfied the equation. Now, if you also consider n equals negative root 3, so this is just like having negative root 3 to the power of 3 equals 3 times negative root 3. So this is just like having negative root 3 times negative root 3 times negative root 3 equals 3 times negative. This is negative 3 root 3, right? So negative times negative positive, this is root 9. Root 9, this is 3 root 3 times negative, that is negative 3 root 3 equals negative 3 root 3, right? Obviously, so the three solutions have proven to be correct, and that is it. Thank you and goodbye.